Joining me now on the phone is Michael Palethorpe. Michael is the CEO of a company called New Media Insight Group Incorporated. NMED is their stock symbol. Michael, good to talk to you again.
Good to talk to you, Don.
Well, tell us again what the company does.
Yeah, essentially we're a mobile gifting, loyalty, and payment solution. What's unique about us is we're able to brand our solution to any size merchant in the United States to allow them to accept mobile payments and use it for loyalty and gifting sort of programs for their own customers.
Well, you like to refer to your product as kind of a localized version of what they're doing at the behemoth of all mobile payment companies, Starbucks.
Yeah, that's right. It's really a good correlation with the Starbucks app. You know, people use the Starbucks app to pay for their coffee at Starbucks. They can only use it at Starbucks and get rewards and get notifications on different products and so on. And the Starbucks app has actually been the most successful mobile payment system to date. They've grown their revenues over 7% total, and now it accounts for over 15% of their actual revenues go through their mobile app. Our app is similar, except we have more features that merchants can control and use to their benefit, and it allows merchants to brand it as their own. So it might be ABC Pizza brands it as, you know, the ABC Pizza mobile app, allows their customers to pay with that app at their location at any standard MasterCard terminal, and you know, they can offer programs like rewards and gifting, you know, those sorts of things to entice their customers to come back more, bring in new customers, and so on.
Well, that's really exciting. And, you know, one of the things that we talked about, I think, on a previous program is, like, for example, if you've got a merchant like a chain of pizza stores or something, they can use your app to offer customer loyalty programs. If someone was dissatisfied, you can use the app to bring them back. Tell us about that again.
Yeah, that's right. It's like a customer recovery program. So let's say someone went to a hotel, had a bad experience, and told the hotel about that. The hotel could send them, even if they don't have our mobile app, the customer, if they don't have our mobile app, the hotel can send them a text that says, here's $50 towards your next stay at our hotel. The hotel doesn't pay for that $50 gift until the customer comes and redeems it. And the customer doesn't need to download an app. They just come in, tap on that text. It presents a payment card on their phone that the hotel can process. So, yeah, it's a really fantastic solution, the customer recovery. And the other unique thing about us, Don, is, which, you know, we're starting to define more and more, is we're kind of like the private label credit card industry. So, you know, there's all the big players in this industry, Apple Pay and Samsung Pay now and Android Pay, and all the banks are starting to do things. Just like in the credit card industry, they did that in the beginning. But then soon after, there was all these private label credit cards. All these, you know, all the department stores, all even smaller chain stores have their own credit card solution, and private credit card we're the same as that. So we're really the private credit card, you know, branded credit card solution for mobile payments. It allows any size merchant to accept mobile payments, you know, communicate with their customers, offer loyalty and gifting in a way that Apple Pay and some of those bigger ones can't do, and it allows smaller players, smaller merchants and larger merchants to get into the mobile payment industry and to be able to satisfy their customers in that way and make it more efficient and effective and convenient for them in a very cost-effective way for those merchants.
We're almost out of time, but I know you had some industry news for us. What can you tell us?
Well, yeah, Samsung Pay is ramping up. I mean, yet another big player into the industry. So clearly this industry is growing. Clearly it is going to be something that we're all going to be using, or let's say 80% of the population is going to be using in you know, not even a few years' time probably. You know, we're right there. We've got a solution that is different than a lot of those, offers more features, and allows merchants to get in different ways, you know, kind of like the private credit card solution or the private label credit card solution. We are that. I mean, it really allows us to get a lot of merchants using this and very cost effectively. So, we've really opened the door for every size merchant in the United States to be able to do this very, very effectively and very quickly.
New Media Insight Group Incorporated, NMED is their stock symbol. Fascinating update, Michael. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Don.